Hey everybody, what's going on? Josh here. Wanted to talk to you a little bit today about some of the mindset stuff that it takes when you're looking for jobs. Looking for jobs could be super discouraging, right? You're putting in applications all the time. No one's getting back to you. No one's chatting with you, and you're kind of like, do I have the skills? What's wrong with me? All these things start to float around your head. And a lot of people don't know that, to actually have life change in your life, the thing that's earlier on in that process is usually changing the way you think. It's changing your mindsets that's around stuff. And so I think that I think that a lot of us, when you apply just normal kind of mindsets to job hunting, it can feel really, really discouraging. We start to question our self-worth, our self-esteem takes a hit. Why does no one want to hire me? What does this thing look like, right? So I wanted today just to share with you a little bit of some really amazing advice that I love. I loved it so much. I loved it so much that I actually made it in my desktop here. Look, I'll show you. Here's the thing. This was something that I found on Reddit here, okay? And it was just by this user. His name was Ryans01, and it's 6 years old, okay? And man, this advice is incredible, especially when it has to do with you looking for a job. Now, this actually has to do with people changing their life in general, right? The original poster the post was titled, "I don't care about myself." And Ryans wrote kind of the rules that he self-imposed on himself in order to make his life better. This has been incredible, and I'm going to kind of paraphrase it, but I'm also going to kind of tell you how it applies to looking for jobs, especially junior dev, looking for your first job right out of boot camp. Like, some of those times are really, really hard. I remember feeling super discouraged, being kind of not knowing, how am I going to feed my family? Like, some of us, like, this job change means everything to us. But I want to change the way you think. So first things first is this idea of non-zero days. A 0 day is defined as a day where so first you have to have a dream, right? Right now, most of your dreams are around finding a job, right? Like getting your first job in technology, because once you have that opens up all the doors that you need. So this idea of non-zero days right here is you will not have a day go by where you do 0% to accomplish your job, to accomplish your goal. And your goal is finding a job. So that means a non-zero day means that you do just even one thing to help push you closer to this. Anything. I love the example he gives. He's like, let's say you're trying to lose weight, right? And you're trying to in order to do that, you want to exercise more. So what a 0 day would look like is you're laying in bed and you think, oh man, I didn't do anything for my weight loss today. I didn't do anything to do that. So what do? He says, so what you do is you hop out of bed and you just do one push-up. Just one. Why? Because one is okay and it's better than 0, right? That's the idea. So whatever it is that you need to do, if you need to change that opening paragraph on your cover letter, or you want to change your resume around, like those might seem like giant things, but you will not let a day go by where you are doing nothing towards your job search, okay? 2 is the 3 U's, all right? Now the 3 U's is an interesting concept. I'm gonna go ahead and move my camera over here to block, or maybe up here. There we go, so you guys can see this easily better. The three U's, right? So now the 3 U's is this idea of there is 3 U's. There's the past you, the present you, and the future you. What's happening is the present you not only, and this has been so life-changing to me and so helpful to me. The present me is doing favors for the future me. And so the past you, the present you, will be the past you tomorrow. Does that make sense? Let me explain it this way, okay? Right now, so let's say, once again, weight loss is the easiest, but let's just talk about our job search. The present me is going to inconvenience myself right now to make sure that the future me has the future that I want. So many of you are looking to literally change your lives. This technology and this job that I have changed a lot for me. And some of you guys have heard my story where I come from literally poverty to being transformed and now making over six figures, which is amazing. And so this idea of like the present me sacrifices and does things right now that's to benefit the future me, to benefit my family, to benefit my job search, all these things. This is what I mean by present me impacting the future me. Let's say nothing got done yesterday. Well, dang it, that was the past me that did that. And so we're living constantly to try to better the future us, and that means doing hard things right now so that the future us can always benefits. That means eating things you like, you don't necessarily like, eating a salad instead of a Big Mac, right? Or whatever. Like, and in job search terms, that means putting in 5 resumes today so that tomorrow you can actually reap the benefits of what the past you has done. Let's say the past you is messed up. Well, that brings us to number 3. Forgiveness. Forgiving yourself. Well, you messed up. You made a mistake. You didn't do the best thing that you could have. You didn't work as hard as you could have yesterday. Hey, that's all right. It's time to forgive yourself. Let it go and start fresh today. Today, the present you is going to start doing things to impact the future you. Let's say you had a 0 day yesterday. That's all right. Forgive past you for all the mistakes that it's gone through and that he's walked through. Just forgive him. It's time to start fresh right now, today. And the last one is the last idea here is another idea I love, and it's called exercise and books, right? And the idea is exercise. Just so many benefits to exercise, right? And books. And the idea and things that I want to add on to saying about books is for you in your job search, this could actually mean you doing courses, you learning, right? It's getting fresh ideas that live outside of your head. They're in books, they're in seminars, they're in classes, they're in courses, they're on Udemy, they're on Udacity, they're on YouTube. I mean, it's these ideas that are external to your head and getting them into you, right? For me, I see books as an amazing tool to really help you grow. And so it's this idea of getting these fresh ideas into your head, learning new skills, new technologies, things like that. These are really going to help you as you continue on your journey. So I just wanted to share this today and kind of wanted to give you, some of you that are really struggling, some of you that are having a hard time really going through this. I've seen some of your LinkedIn stuff, and man, that's been tough. And I'm sorry that you're walking through a really hard time right now. But I wanted to get this to you because I really feel like, implementing something like this is absolutely just critical and incredible for you. And I think changing the way you think will actually change your outcome and change your future as well. So I hope this has been beneficial. If you like what we're doing here, go ahead and start liking and subscribing. We're going to be putting out a lot more content based around careers and around how to grow, how to get your first jobs after coding bootcamp and things like that. And I'm actually in the process of creating a course where I'm going to walk you through all the things that I've learned in my years of experience of job searching and coming from a non-technical background into technology. I'm going to be putting all those things out there for you guys, putting them together, packaging them, and putting them in a course that it's going to really benefit you. So if that's something that interests you, great. Drop a comment, let us know. Like and subscribe to the channel, and I'm excited to be here with you guys. All right, you guys have a great rest of the day. I'll talk to you later. See you later.